What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Belinda Carlisle, and we're back with more from Runaway Horses, 1989. Thank you again to Phil. And the next track is Vision of You. So a vision typically, or more often, relates less to literal eyesight and more to mental conception. Now, I suppose you could be shown a vision in a more literal sense, but usually when you're using that word, it's about what is being suggested as a possibility, either for the future or in your mind's eye. And in that regard, I'm thinking the phrase, as it hits me on the surface of the page, might be about a vision of whoever is being addressed that is not what the current conditions are, but perhaps a more desirable, at least by the point of view of the narrator, circumstance that might relate to intimacy, romance, etc. So that's what I'm thinking in advance. Obviously, it might have nothing to do with the song. Let's give it a listen. This is Belinda Carlisle. The track is Vision of You, and it's from her 1989 album, Runaway Horses.
Time moves a summer wind. I can see your face again. Was it such a tragedy being you, being me? Smoke clears, the picture fades, but I stay back in yesterday. All the strangers come and go, all of them will never know. Nobody's touch feels like your touch. Nobody gets to me that much. Nobody's kiss moves me inside, and I have no place left to hide. Tell me, what can I do? Vision of you. Tell me, what can I do with this vision of you? Did I walk? Did you run? What's the way to love someone? Oh, my darling, did we know what it meant when we let go? Nobody's touch feels like your touch. Nobody gets to me that much. Nobody's kiss moves me inside, and I have no place left to hide. Tell me, what can I do? I have a vision of you. Tell me, what can I do with this vision of you? With this vision of you. How can a candle ever burn so bright, casting a shadow on my life? I am blinded by your
That's a sweet song. I feel like vocally that is one of the more unique performances I've heard from her. Like number one, she kind of had a bit of this, I don't know, country flavor. I don't know if that's the right word. The vibrato was a bit like twangy or quivery. It actually reminded me in a couple moments of like a Bonnie Tyler song. Now, not, with the powerful scratch and rasp that Bonnie can have, but there's some times where like she sounds a bit like country, which again, when I first started doing that deep dive, I was not aware she was from Wales, so that was a bit of a revelation. It's like, oh wow, like, I would never have known. In any case, the point is, there were just a couple moments here where she reminded me a bit of Bonnie's more low-key singing, and yeah, it had a slightly different sound than a lot of the vocal work I've heard from Belinda so far. I enjoyed those plucked strings, that was very nice, and there was a longing in the tune, but it also felt like it was a bit warm, and I think part of that is, it sounds like they're not currently engaged or interacting, because if she has a vision of this person, a vision of this guy, then it feels like she's kind of running through her head things they've done, kisses they've had, embraces they've had, which suggests they're not ongoing currently. So it feels like maybe there's a bit of longing in terms of absence or even separation, but also she is saying that it's like, his kiss, his touch, it's like nobody else's, and it makes her feel inside in a way that, number one, is unique, and number two, as I think she said, gives her no place to hide. She can't get away from it. She can't deny it. She can't just file it away as like, well, it's significant, but it's not exceptional. She seems to be saying it is exceptional, and she just has this vision of him and his face and the feeling of being with him as this ubiquitous constant in her head. So yeah, again, it suggests that maybe it's not ongoing and there is some impasse or difficulty or inability to be connected, and maybe again that's because of a breakup or physical separation, or maybe he's passed away. It didn't feel like that was the vibe, the last possibility, but yeah, I enjoyed the way the song sonically gave off both a warmth but also that feeling of not being perfectly in a place where you'd want to be. And yeah, I enjoy the slightly unusual vocal delivery from Belinda, which I don't know, maybe my ears are hearing that more than it's actually different from some of the other songs I've heard. But yeah, it felt like less like 80s like pop ballad, less 80s like synth rock or synth pop, and more, again, kind of like, folk is too strong of a word, but yeah, it felt like more low-key and a bit less like radio track and a bit more like contemplative, by the fireside as you think about a former lover or something like that kind of track. So yeah, definitely some cool variety over the course of her music already, and I've enjoyed the beginning to this album. Obviously, we're 3 tracks in, so still getting a sense for what this album is, but I've enjoyed the beginning to it. Let me know what you think, and Luca and I will see you next time. Peace.